What's harder in Nigeria? Running a business or getting a job?
Not everybody's born with that spirit of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is hard. To be a business owner is very hard. I said everybody can be an entrepreneur, but not everybody is ready to be an entrepreneur. Most of them are not serious. They just want to be busy. They just want to feel busy.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of The Creatives, Abi.
No, buddy.
So welcome back to another episode of The Creatives. I'm TNM here.
Why are you introducing us?
Introduce yourself, man. What if we have VR for the first time? You felt?
Like your boy Jeremiah.
Yeah, let's get into it. So today's topic is Nigeria turning everyone into an entrepreneur? That's what we'll be talking about today. So stay tuned and hear our takes on what we have today in hot takes. So our first question here today is, do you think Nigeria forces people to become entrepreneurs? So what's your take, Jerry? Maya?
Thank you so much for asking me that wonderful question.
Wow.
So, yes. Why did I say yes? Because our government, God, it just be like say how they talk inside like news this thing. But our government are not providing enough job for the masses. So they have to create jobs for themselves. That's why we have a lot of entrepreneurs. Do you see what are you doing? I'm a nail technician. What are you doing? I'm a hairdresser. Blah 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 blah. So we have many entrepreneurs. Why? Because they don't have jobs to apply for. They can't get jobs. So that is why many Nigerians are entrepreneurs.
Okay. What's your take, Daniel?
Oh, so please, can you repeat your question?
Okay. Do you think Nigeria forces people to become entrepreneurs?
Alright, thank you for that wonderful question.
This is copy.
This is a very serious topic. So, yes, I do think Nigeria forces people to be entrepreneurs, because in this day and age, if you're not an entrepreneur, what are you? You're a useless person.
I'm not useless.
I'm 9 to 5 now.
Wait. I'm talking to our youth here. They have not started doing 9 to 5. They are still in school. You have to be an entrepreneur. You have to find something to do, because the government is not going to help you. You're going to help yourself. So that's it. That's why I think that yes, this country will push you to be an entrepreneur. So it's just left for us to find a way to put our heads around it.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
So my own take is, I'll not lie, the way the country just turn everything into, you guys find it for yourself. So I will say yes, Nigeria is forcing everybody to turn to an entrepreneur. So my next question here is entrepreneurship now survival or passion? I love this question. Let me take
Entrepreneurship, survival, or passion? Can't really say it's passion, because if it was in another country, I would say yeah, it might be passion. But in Nigeria, where we're using it to survive. If you don't do it, if you're not an entrepreneur, you cannot survive. So yeah, it's not passion. We're using it to we're all surviving using entrepreneurship. Sorry.
Okay.
So that's it.
What about you, Jeremiah?
So, God, don't forget the question.
Okay, let me go again. Is entrepreneurship now survival or passion?
Okay, so it's definitely not for all, but for most people, it's like a survival, way, like survival instinct. So if they don't provide jobs for themselves, they are not eating. So they have to provide jobs for themselves in order to eat, to live. So for most people, they don't have the passion, but they have the skill and they have the connections. So they just go into the business. That's why most businesses just give them 2 to 4 years. You see, they are not doing the business, even they are doing something else. And some people, they have the business is running, but if they get like a good paying job, skill, in maybe an organization or something, or they have chance to even leave this country, they will forget our business. So you should know that okay, it's not for the passion. is for survival.
Okay.
Most people, but not all.
Alright. So me, as you said, as they all said, in this side of the world, I say country. In this side of the world, they do majorly do entrepreneurship because of survival. But if you're in another place, I'll say, you're doing it for the passion. But over here, almost for survival. If you don't find bread for yourself, you will die of hunger. So you have to go out there and just survive, because it's all about surviving here. I can remember an influencer went to Canada and she was like, the way they live over there is different from the way they are living here. Because there now, they wake up, the system is already working for them. So they already have roles to play for the graduates, and it's just for them to join the system. So you now, being a citizen of Canada there now, is your own decision, and it's up to you now to become an entrepreneurship. So you are doing it for passion over there. But here, you got survive. You really 10%. So my next question over here is, would you still choose business if Nigeria had more stable jobs?
Like, would you still choose to create business?
Yes, that's being an entrepreneur.
I should go first on this.
Fair enough.
I have something to say.
Yeah.
It depends. It's not just about stable jobs. Are the jobs paying well?
Yeah.
If the jobs pay well, I feel like most people would choose their jobs over businesses. But in this same Nigeria, there are jobs. There are some people that have access to stable jobs. Let's say you're in healthcare. At least you are sure that when you graduate, you can, if you play your cards right, you can get a job very, very easily. But that's where the problem comes in now. The pay is not sweet at all. It's really bad, and that's why people are pushing themselves into entrepreneurship, trying to increase their income and make their lives better.
Some are even living in the country too.
That's the thing, because they are looking for greener pastures. There's no greener pastures in this country, so to an extent. Some people are here that will tell you that Nigeria is the place they are making the most money.
Yeah.
And there are people that will tell you that Nigeria is not their own, because the government is not doing everything that favors the whole of the population. It only favors a select few. Until so you have access to those select few before you can even chop well. So you get.
What about you, Jeremiah?
So like you said, if the job is actually paying well, many people will leave their business to pursue that job.
What about you?
And that's what I'm saying now. Like you said, if the job is paying well, we won't have many entrepreneurs. The entrepreneurs that will be running will be less, and it will be people that actually have passion for this stuff, not people that are trying to make a living. So yes, because many people, they don't like entrepreneurship. Is hard. To be a business owner is very hard. So many people are not ready to go through that stress. They rather just have a good 9 to 5 and just stay there till it's time for them to die.
Okay.
So
I get you.
yeah, if the job is paying well, many Nigerians will not go into starting their own business.
Yeah, I get you. So for me, as you said, most people actually want to go for the normal job.
Yeah.
But for me, I feel like, okay, not even feeling. Me, I see a problem, I will want to solve it, and I know I can solve it. I want to solve it, and basically that's what entrepreneurship is.
Yeah.
So no matter how, maybe if I try, I fail, maybe I'll stop and go back to the work that is working. But if I see a need to actually solve the problem, even in a system that is working, I'll give it my shot.
Sure.
And if it not work out, stop.
Sure.
It's not my fault. I try. So, my next question: do you think everyone is meant to be an entrepreneur?
No, most definitely no.
This question is crazy because my lecturer last semester asked us this question. Like, he told us to go and do like an assignment about the question, and he said something like, not everybody is born with that spirit of entrepreneurship in them, which I strongly disagree, because anybody can be an entrepreneur, but most people are not ready to go through that stress. They are not ready to sacrifice that much. They are not ready to wait 3 to 5 years without seeing results. They are not ready to do that. So not everybody can be an entrepreneur, but I believe everybody are born with the potential of being an entrepreneur.
Yes, now
Do you
everybody
understand?
has equal chances of being an entrepreneur.
Exactly.
But what we're saying here, you must have the, how do I put it now, the mentality, the mindset of an entrepreneur to say you want to even get into it.
Yeah.
Because you can, people that are doing, what they calling it, architecture, or people that draw, you have hands, they have hands, everybody can draw if it's like that. But because they have the mentality of this is what they want, and they have a skill.
Yeah, they also
Because if you notice from birth, you see some people that are just exceptionally good at drawing, at writing or singing or something like that.
I remember that
you
time
have
if I used to see Jimmy draw and I'll be like, this guy can draw like this.
like people have gifts. So that's why I feel like for me, it's not everybody that can do it. It's how you build yourself up over the years before that determines whether you can be an entrepreneur.
Do you believe not like it's not everybody that are born with the spirit of entrepreneurship in them?
Me, I feel like
Yes.
It's not everybody.
It's just the same way that it's not everybody that is born with the talent of singing.
I feel like,
You see some people from birth, but their voices are bad as hell.
No, but singing is. Do you know there's difference between skill and talent?
yeah.
So singing is.
Do you know
talent.
that singing is not a talent? You can train yourself to sing.
It is. I know if you sing.
You can get like actually now, but
I cannot.
you can get a voice coach and they will teach you how to sing. That's
not like football now.
football too. You can also teach
Yeah,
yourself.
you can teach yourself.
If you follow the drills, you will learn how to play football. Everything in this life, I feel like you can teach yourself. It's left for you to have that mindset of actually learning.
So can you train your mind to be an entrepreneur?
Yes, you
Yes. So
Then that means your point is not valid because you
It
said
is.
not everybody is born with that spirit of entrepreneurship in them.
wait.
they're not born with it, but they can make themselves entrepreneurs if they want to.
Yeah, so that we're saying the same thing.
I'm not saying the same thing. It's just you're saying that everybody is born.
No, I did not say everybody is born with it. I said everybody can be an entrepreneur, but not everybody is ready to be an entrepreneur. Like they don't know, they are not ready to go through all
If
that
it's
stress.
on that side,
You understand?
then yes,
And
we're
that
saying the same
mindset,
thing.
you understand? Yeah.
People are on that side.
Let's just go.
To me, to some extent, people are saying things and like,
Yeah,
I
we're saying
just-
the
and
same.
in a way, I'm also standing with you guys because everybody has equal chance. But are you crazy? Are you willing to actually bring whatever problem you are solving to life? Are you ready to put in that system? For instance, now you notice that no light in two place. Are you ready to bring the wires? Irrespective of the stress to take or bring it out, that's basically an entrepreneur solving the problem. Are you ready to be crazy? Because at first it not make sense to everybody.
Yeah.
It has to make sense to you first. Are you willing to go through that stress? So everybody is an entrepreneur.
Can be an entrepreneur.
Okay, everybody can be an entrepreneur,
Yeah.
but are you crazy enough?
It's all in the mindset.
Yeah, it's just
all in
nonsense.
the mindset.
So next up, what's harder in Nigeria? Running a business or getting a job?
Running a business now. It's easy to get a job, but the job is not paying well. That's why people are diverting
It's
to.
easy to get a job.
It's easy, my bro.
It's not easy.
Like you said,
It's
it's
not
easy to
easy
get
because
a
the guy-
nursing job in Nigeria.
It's
No, it's
easy
not
to get-
easy.
That's in the medical field. It's not even still easy.
It's not easy.
It's not still easy. In Nigeria, bro, I feel it's easier to start a business. With 200,000, you can start a business. You can
To
start,
me, but-
I'm not saying you cannot start.
It's hard.
You can start a
to
business,
get
but
a job.
you cannot start a successful business. There's a difference. You can start a business, but you cannot start a successful
That's
business.
where it makes point now. You can start a business, easy to start it because you can start selling candy tomorrow, but it will fail the next week if you are not willing to take the risks and because maybe one defeat now will not bring you down. The business are fail, so it's easier
if
to be an
the person
entrepreneur.
doesn't even invest.
Yeah,
Invest when
invest.
they're supposed to invest.
Yeah.
Probably
And you land themselves.
collect your profit, you go and use the money and buy cook. So yeah, the business is there, so it's easier to
It's
for
easier
me
to start a business.
it's easier to start a business
than to find
than
than look for a job. Do you know like job?
no we are deviating for the question.
Job?
The question is what's harder in Nigeria, running a business or getting a job?
Running a business
Or getting a job.
running like
It's
the business is already on, so it's already running. So is it harder to keep the business going or is it harder to get a
Bro,
job?
it's easier to get a job. As once you get that job,
It's just
to continue doing like living like continue the cycle like NPC. So you don't have to really think because they have already done all the thinking. You just do the task.
What an entrepreneur
You understand?
now.
For entrepreneurs, you have to
For instance, now I'm
think
selling
of ways
cars.
to do new things.
Custom move your
all
cars.
this kind of
It's
stuff.
problem. For instance, now you are handling lorries. All these careless Dangote drivers now. That loss is actually getting to him, but it's him now that someone is running business that is harder. Guy getting a job is easier compared to. I know it's harder to getting job in this side of the world too is not easy, but to some extent once you have get the job, you even hear people that have been looking for job years back when they get job, their breakthrough have come because they know now it's not for them to show up to work, and that's all. So running a business to me is harder than getting a job.
I would say it's harder when you don't have the right manual to that business. You don't have the right guide to that business. That's going to be hard to run that business. But if you have the right guides, there are books that you read today and they will teach you exactly how to run a business.
Honestly, it depends on the kind of business you are doing.
No,
Because if you are selling something in market, you are still running a business, but you don't really have to think too much to make the business work. You understand?
Let me give you an example.
Go
People that are doing livestock now, you see, they will just go and meet. Let's say you have a farm, and you have livestock on that farm, and I just want to start that business, or I already have the business. I'll come and consult you. Now you have livestock. So I will come and consult you and ask you, how do you go on about this business? You will not give me like the full breakdown, the manual of this is how you buy your food, this is how you sell them, and things like that. So it will be easier for me. I feel like with that kind of arrangement, it will not be hard for me to get on my business. I will know that okay, at a certain point I should be very careful because they can fall sick, or if I don't keep them at a certain temperature, they will die. Things like that. You are already giving me a guide to that business, so it will be much easier for me in this day and age. What I would say is difficult is when you are starting up a business from fresh. So that's the difficult one. Because to start the business up, but once you have the business, there are other people, especially businesses that they're already existing. They are easy for you to just.
How do I say? Depend on the kind of business.
Yeah. Anything I see. That's my take. We go on to the next. Are people starting businesses for income or just to keep up appearances?
That question should not be in there for in Nigeria. Who is keeping up appearances here?
No, some people actually want to do things to make it look like they are actually doing something with their life.
It's good. It's valid.
Really?
It's valid.
Yes,
You don't want the income?
It's valid.
Yeah.
Read your question again.
Because are people starting businesses for income or just to keep up appearances?
You tell me that someone will start business not for the income but just to keep up appearances.
Yes, like some people owning brands today in Nigeria, they are actually just running that brand for the aesthetics. To me,
They are many.
because they don't have goal for the business. You just see them with banner, because a lot of Nigerian brands, sorry to see, but a lot of Nigerian brands today are working banners, just printing on t-shirt and say they have a brand. What the fuck? What happened to creativity? So to me, some people are actually wanting to just keep up appearance, and you see they are even pouring more money into the business than how much they are getting from the business. So to me, I'm just trying to keep up the paparazzi that I own a business. So in essence, some people are actually doing businesses for appearances and not for income. Maybe they have gotten money from somewhere. So
those people are people that already has, maybe their dad has money, like they have another money that they are making somewhere. Somebody is funding them, or they have another business that is giving them money. So maybe they are working with somebody and they are already getting money, or maybe their family is rich. So them, they just want to say, yes, like I'm a CEO, I own something, I own something. That's just some people's goal. Like, okay, let's use this example now. Rich man wife now, she open cake shop, and that cake shop now, she just open it. Why? Because she wants to tell her friends that I own this business. She's not really putting effort in it. Sometimes she will not even come to work. She will just put sales girls there.
She's not trying to be
She's not trying
creative,
to
that recipe.
innovate. She's not even marketing the business. It's just there.
Yeah.
There are many businesses like that. It might not be cake shop. It might be tailoring or something like that. Most of them are not serious. They just want to be busy. They just want to feel busy. You understand?
Yeah.
So yes, that question is valid. So,
Okay. I'll go with you guys. I'll go with you guys.
On to the next. What's one struggle every young Nigerian entrepreneur faces?
Money. That's the struggle.
To me, it's consistency.
It's consistency.
Yeah.
You
Because
have to have money.
you put your energy into something and the result you expect to see, you do not get it. It will reduce the ginger I have for it. So
yeah.
Wait, it depends. You are starting a business or you started a business and you are putting in work. What you need money to invest in that business in order for that business to grow. No matter the work you put in, that business is not growing until you put that money. It's just like increasing your capital.
I'm not
If you don't increase that capital, bro, you are working.
I'm not nullifying your point, but some people now invest in a business. Okay, let's say for instance now I buy a Sony camera and this video gets 100 views. Later I'll be motivated to shoot another video. I won't. I should, but because I know what I'm chasing towards. But some people now, after investing and putting effort, putting time. Okay, for instance now, clothing brands, maybe they did a project and the project fail. Of course, it will demotivate them, and to some extent to reduce their consistency.
Honestly, but
you have to
if you don't have consistency, there's nothing you should be looking for in entrepreneurship self. Because you are not an entrepreneur, you just want to do something, you want to feel among. Because to be an entrepreneur, you have to be consistent now. You are not consistent, so what are you doing? The business will surely fail now. So one thing that is dragging many young entrepreneurs, like in the question, back is investments. There's a very slim, like there's no room for like investment. Like you can't get investments. It's hard to get investments in Nigeria to fund businesses. And
also I feel like some businesses are actually, people are not seeing the light. So it's actually a struggle to them, and we feel your pain. Just keep showing up. Your victory story is close, and I'm rooting for you. You are an entrepreneur out there, I'm rooting for you.
You know one thing with Nigeria or with life is there are people that actually have this creativity in them, that have this zeal, that have this they have this oomph in them, like they have that mentality, but either they lack the money, they must just be lacking something. Push them.
Maybe their location self, people around them are criticizing what they are doing.
It's just like brands. Like you are buying clothing from somewhere. You are buying Louis Vuitton, and you see another brand, a very low brand, with the same quality, but they are not doing as well. What are they lacking? They are lacking the right marketing. They are lacking. They don't have promoters that are promoting their brand properly. And those kind of things. They don't even still have enough capital. That's the thing that is just hindering their business. But they have the right tools. They have the right quality for their clothes and everything. But they're not just going up.
Yeah. So
that's just how life is.
The next and the last point here is, if you had a guaranteed high-paying job, would you still run a business? Me is yes.
A guarantee. It depends on. See, everything just depends.
Guaranteed because
it depends on the amount, guy.
No, it's guaranteed now, so it's already there.
It's guaranteed.
Okay, for instance, now they increase your salary.
They guarantee you 300,000 for a monthly job. It's a high-paying job. It's guaranteed, but it's not enough now. If they guarantee you 1 million per month, it's a high-paying job.
Let's say for instance now, the payment is already guaranteed. You'll be increasing it yearly, maybe half a year they'll be increasing your salary. So the payment is already guaranteed, just for you to put in the work in the 9 to 5. Would you still be an entrepreneur?
I feel if the money is enough, I will not stress myself to be an entrepreneur. If I have a job that is paying me what I require, let's say my monthly expenses is like 200,000, I have a job paying me 700 or 1 million, there's no need for me to stress myself and say I want to go into entrepreneurship. I'm very, very comfortable. I can save from that money. I can pay my rent. I can buy my food stuff. So I can build my wealth with that money. So there's no need stressing myself to go and start doing entrepreneurship.
So I will go for the job, but not for long. It just depends. If you know what you want to do in life,
yes,
you find way to do it. So me now that yes, I want to create, like I want to establish my own business, but I don't have the funds. I'll go for the job now. I'll go for the job maybe 1 year, stack up funds, then leave. You understand? So it's just depending on the level you want in life. You understand what you want to achieve, your dreams in life. If your dreams are just to,
buy
live a
2
good
cars,
life, have
buy
car,
4 houses,
have children,
have
be
food
able to
stock
fund
for the whole of the
everybody,
year,
everybody's okay.
support your relatives.
That's very good. You can go for the 9 to 5.
Okay.
But if you want to establish something, if you want to like have a business, you want to establish something for yourself, and you want to also, build a legacy. You want your children to be very okay. You want to have McLaren 720S. you want to be your own boss. You want to travel out and do it. And the thing is that the 9 to 5 safe. Okay, but you say it's guaranteed. But
it's guaranteed.
In the real world, let's be real. There's no 9 to 5 that is guaranteed. Even the entrepreneurship, the business is not guaranteed, and that 9 to 5 is not guaranteed. Tomorrow I can wake up and say you are fired.
Everything is a risk.
Maybe because they are not seeing your value enough.
Even the companies not.
Even your business, the shipment can just.
Yes,
you obviously face some risks.
You understand?
Your whole shipment will
not guarantee that.
And you are done. Like your business, life will end.
So that's just the thing, bro. That's just the thing. The conclusion is that if you know what you want to achieve in life, and that high-paying job can help you achieve it, go for it and resign when you have stacked up the funds to do what you want to do. So yeah.
Okay. Here's what I have to say. Me, first off, I'm done with school now. Let's see this year. I get the guaranteed high-paying job. I will not lie for you. I'll go for it. But it's to fund what I want to bring or the problem I want to solve. Because me, I'll not lie for you. I do not really fancy the idea of going to school for how many years? Like more than 17, 18 years back. Then I'll finish and you tell me that I'll go to a job. Then maybe I'll retire at 60 something, I'll be 70. 60. I don't live my life.
Wow, your retirement is 160. Wow.
So I don't know where this.
No, I don't know where this. I'm just planning it up.
Planning to do 9 to 5.
No, it's personal now. It's
me for the plans I have.
Me, as well as I'm okay, but even 70, yeah, my man not still retire.
Retire? Do you know when I plan to retire? If I have enough money to start my own business, to live 9 to 5, I think 40 or 50 guy I should be.
See,
I should be enjoying my life.
Me, I want to retire.
I should be living my best life.
I want to be that.
Not at that age, but I feel like you should not be doing anything. You should have business that are already working for you. You should just be
so we need to buy people.
No, you didn't listen to what I said.
You don't be spending your pension.
You didn't let me finish. You didn't hear what I said. I said that my 9 to 5 I would have stuck up enough money to invest in businesses that will be giving me money. That I will just sit down in my house.
Okay. You have given your take now.
Monthly salary will enter for one business.
Good.
Finish.
You see,
like at 50.
Baba, is you that say there with your mouth that? Is you that say there with your mouth that if you are eating this, if you are doing this, you are okay? Me, my take is that I will not stay for the high paying job for long. Never. I already have plans. I already have entrepreneurship, but I need funding. Yes, I will try and fund and bring those businesses to life because it's those businesses I believe will give me the end result I want in life. So to wrap it up, even though there's a high paying job, I will still go for entrepreneurship. So in conclusion, we have had our thoughts. See you on the next one. Remember to subscribe, like, and drop your take in the comment section. We'll be waiting to see it. And if you have anything against what we say here, you can also drop it there.
Any insights?
Engage.
Show your friend. Will you like to be will you Do you want to be an entrepreneur?
Or a 9 to 5.
Or are you okay with your 9 to 5 as far as it's paying you well?
Oh, you know what? Just work. You just want the house. Drop out for conversation.
Wait, what is actually 9 to 5?
9 to 5
corporate jobs now.
Corporate job, working for somebody.
Like, what does the 9 to 5 mean?
That's what I
corporate
said
jobs
now.
now.
Corporate
That's
job.
not what
No,
like-
it's not 9 to 5. Working for either a person or an agency or government. Let's just
Somebody should
like
drop it in the comment.
drop it there. You will say that.
What does 9 to 5 mean?
Oh yeah, now.
Else I
See you on the
take
next one.
Bye.
See you in a minute.